Yeah, my people, it's me again. Something just come up to me, like, about this, the protesting all over the world right now, about the death of a black American who died in America, and everybody all over the world is protesting that Black Lives Matters. Yeah, really, Black Lives Matter, but what I'm trying to say is that would Black Lives Matters if the blacks, are, are not in love with each other? If we, the blacks, are separated, there's no love between us. Black lives will not be mattered if the foundation, the motherland, is bad. Black life will never be mattered if in Africa blacks kill themselves. There will never be any way that black life will matter. I know many people, many blacks, many Africans will not like the truth. We don't always tell ourselves the truth. The truth is that we blacks are the most racist within ourselves. We are the most racist between ourselves because we don't tell ourselves the truth. Yeah. In Africa today, there's so many brutality. In Nigeria alone, 785 killing by police brutality every blessed day. 785. It's not a joke. And we don't say Black Lives Matters. Nobody talked. Nobody protested. But because in a civilized world, a black man was killed, everybody is rising up. I'm not trying to say it is good for the white people to kill that black guy or for a policeman in America to kill that black guy. No, I'm not trying to say that. It is very bad. And it is very bad. It is bad because why? The foundation is bad. It is bad because what we as an African do is bad. Africa today is a jungle. It's a jungle. And in the jungle, there's so many danger in the jungle. In the jungle today, there's lions, there's snakes, poisonous ones. There's so many dangerous animals, tiger, lions. When the lions hunt, everyone's run away. And when everyone's run, you can run into a swamp or run into a sea or run into a lake where there is crocodile. And that is the reason why today blacks are flowing from their own lands to any places of their choice. They flew from their land. Our blacks move away from our lions, and the lions are the leaders we have in Africa. We can't talk. We can't tell them the truth. And this take me back what I'm saying. And my point is that if we as a black nation, we do not respect ourselves, and make our foundation solid, this incident will continue. No matter how we try ourselves, we try our best, gather millions, protesting millions all over the world, no matter how we filled the streets with peoples, millions of peoples, if the foundation is dirty, if there's no sanity in the motherland, there will never be sanity in diaspora. There will never be sanity anywhere else. The killing will continue. The hatred and resist will continue. This is one of the biggest thing and the biggest truth we need to tell ourselves. We have, as an African, we don't love ourselves. We have tribalism, which is racist, and we call it tribalism. We have nepotism, which is racist. We call it tribalism. We don't call it racist within ourselves. We don't call it racist. We don't want to call that racist within ourselves. We need to tell ourselves the truth. Me as a Nigerian, do the Northerners like the Easterners? No. Do the Easterners like the West? No. We don't love each other. Even from community to community, we don't love each other. We have to start from the grassroots, from the motherland. We have to clean up our land first. If we are able to clean up our land first, before any other thing and every other European nation or American will respect us. If not, we as black will continue to suffer. We will continue to suffer in another man's land. We will continue to face the repercussion and the sins of our father for our motherland that is dirty. That is the truth. That is the truth. And the bitter truth must be said out. We must say this to the world and let the world hear. It's not a joke anymore. It's not a joke anymore. We need to cleanse our land. We need to sanitize our land. We need to sanitize ourselves. Be you Senegal, be you Nigeria, be you Ivory Coast, Ghanaians. We need to come together as one, love each other, believe that we are one. No, we are the most racist. We are shouting. We continue to point finger. We continue to point finger. Where greediness and selfishness is the order of the day in Africa. And we continue to point finger. We continue to point finger. We continue to point finger. Greediness and selfishness is the order of the day within us, with the black nation. Yes, this is the truth. And the truth must come out. The truth must be said. If we continue pointing finger without repairing our land, it's a shame. It's a shame to us. We have lions who are driving us away from our house. That is why people are dying in the desert. People are dying in the Mediterranean Sea. People are dying everywhere. People are being killed everywhere. They take advantage of us because why? Our house is dirty. Our house is dirty. We need to speak the truth. We need to tell ourselves the truth. Do we love each other? No, we don't love each other. We don't love each other. Until we start loving each other, we start giving each other attention. That is where every other things will come in. That is where the world will begin to respect Africa as a nation, as a continent. We need to tell ourselves the truth and the simple truth. We are most racist among each other because we don't love each other. We kill ourselves every day, every blessed day. And I heard some of our leaders want to say Black Lives Matters. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Be ashamed. Be ashamed of yourself. Are you not ashamed of yourself? It's a shame that you come out and to make a statement that Black Lives Matter when you kill your people, when you destroy your people, police brutality in Africa, you don't talk. In Nigeria, the military man those military people who are supposed to stay indoor, who are supposed to stay in their barracks, they harass people anyhow. They even lay checkpoints. Ever since I've been in Europe, I've never seen a military man outside. Rather than they are going to their work or moving with their car, they respect themselves. I've never seen a military man harass anybody, even if that person is wearing camouflage as them. But in Africa, it's not like that. It is different. Everybody wants to be the boss. They have given us that sense that if we are not violent, we can't make it. If we are not fraudulent, we can't make it. If we don't forge things, we can't make it. That is why our leaders is using us as if we are ping pong, table tennis. They play us this way, they play us that way. Everybody flew away. This is not fair. We need to change the motherland. We need to change. We need to start the change from the motherland. Except that, nothing is going to work. The killing continue, my people. The killing continue. You guys need to be ashamed of yourself coming to social media or coming to any network and say Black Lives Matters. Have you speak for those people that are dying and the north? Have you speak for those people that are dying in the southern Cameroon, in Burkina Faso, Senegal, Mali, Somalia? Did you know how many blacks die? How many blacks' lives go down every blessed day? Because a black man, may his soul rest in perfect peace. A black man got down in a civilized world. Everybody is raising their mouth. Black Lives Matters. Black Lives Matters. What about your home? What about Africa? That people died every day. Every blessed day. We lost people. We lost mothers. We lost father. We lost children. We lost sisters and brothers. Every blessed day. I'm about to cry, man. And you guys will come out and start saying rubbish. Everybody is afraid to speak. Everybody is afraid to speak the truth. Is it Africa when tribalism is eating us raw? Where division is eating us raw? It's high time we know that unity builds community. Unity is power. Unity builds a nation. The Europe will run to, the America will run to. They made a sacrifice. They made a sacrifice before they become what they are today. Quote me wrong. And no black man wants to make a sacrifice. No black man wants to make a sacrifice. Each and every black man wants to be greedy, want to get there. What is in black man's head today is build a beautiful house, a fine car, command, just only him in the neighborhood. Just want everybody to be shouting that he is the richest man in the neighborhood. Everybody will know that he is the richest man in the neighborhood. Greediness. A nation where our leader would bury money on the floor, on the floor of their house, just for them alone. Greediness. Greediness and selfishness. A nation, a continent where a Senegalese man will not call a Nigerian man his brother. A nation, a continent where a Malian man will not call a Nigerian man or a South African man his brother. And we call ourselves black community, and you guys come out to say Black Lives Matters? To who? To you or to me? Do you have love for me? Clean your house. Until we clean our house, until our house is cleaned, then every other things will follow. But if we don't clean our house, we will continue to point fingers. Those people are racist. Those people are racist. Whereas we are the most racist people on earth. We don't like ourselves. We don't like ourselves. We don't like ourselves. Nigerians don't like themselves, not to talk of other African countries. When tribalism and nepotism is ruling us, yes, Nigeria is a jungle. Africa is a jungle today. Africa is a jungle where anybody can hunt. Chinese will come, they will hunt. Americans will come, they will hunt. England will come, they will hunt. Yes. Anybody can hunt. They will hunt. They can also keep you as a pet. Be wise. Be wise. And let us stop pointing fingers. Let us start from our house. Cleanse our home. If your house is dirty, you can find anything inside your house. If you have a dirty house, you have so many cockroaches, you have so many rats coming into your house because your house is dirty. Yes. That is what is happening to us as an African today. And the rats will begin to eat us, beginning to poison us, will begin to kill us. We'll be contacting different sickness. That is what is happening to us today. We need to clean our land. Is it that you like it or not? This is the truth. Are you caring for your black brother? Even the American man you are fighting for, the American, black American, do not like us as an Africans. It is the truth. It is the truth. What are we saying? Yes, it is bad that the policeman killed that guy, but is the foundation good? The foundation is too bad. When the foundation, the motherland is good, then the world will respect us. The world will organize and bow for us. Let us repair our motherland. Let us repair our motherland. Whites are racist. Yes, we know we are the most racist nation on earth as a black. Because we are being killed by nepotism and tribalism. We don't call those racist. We call them nepotism and racist. But we refuse to call them that. We refuse to call it racist. What are we saying? What are we saying today? What are we protesting on? First of all, sanity starts at home. Let sanity start from your house. Let sanity start from Africa. Yes, Black Lives Matters. Black life does not only matters. It will become important when we start caring for ourselves. We start loving ourselves as one. We start looking at ourselves as one. When we start understanding that division is destruction. When we start understanding that division brings obstruction. When we start understanding that division brings manipulation. Yes, we should love each other. We should learn how to love each other. Otherwise, we keep on pointing finger. It is France. it is UK, it is America, it is this, it is Germany that is manipulating us, that is giving us this, that is doing us this. No, that is a big lie. It's a big lie. It's a big lie. That is what our leaders want us to be doing. Then they will have the time to manipulate us and to steal with greed all our wealth and money. They will tell you, make you understand that this is the UK, it is this, it is that, we are paying tax to this, we are under Francophone, we are under this. No. BU, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Nigeria, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria, wherever you are, Somalia, Kenya, in Africa today, we need to stand as one. We need to start at home, protesting at home, not in a civilized world. This place, they can control us. They can make their errors. They can make their errors. They know they made errors. They made an error. They made a mistake. They can make their mistakes. But Africans, are we ready to amend our mistakes? Are we ready to amend our mistakes? Are we agreeing that are we ready to amend our mistakes? Do we agree that we make mistakes? No, we don't agree. We don't agree. We don't agree. And we continue to point fingers. We continue to point fingers. We continue to point fingers. We refuse to tell ourselves the truth, the simple truth, that we are the cause of our problems. Because the foundation is bad. No matter where you are in the world, no matter any blacks, despite even in America, the blacks there are more than 300 years. I've been living in America 300 years. They are still considered as immigrants. Yes, they are immigrants. If the foundation is bad, if we don't build our foundation, those people, those our brothers, our sisters, our mothers, our grandfathers, our great-grandfather living there, they are still considered as an immigrant. Yes, they are still considered as an immigrant. If we don't repair the foundation, those people will continue to suffer. They will continue to suffer the repercussion of their forefathers. They will continue to suffer the repercussion of their forefathers if we don't start from the grassroots to say, yes, enough is enough. The protest is not, this protest they are making, I'm not trying to say is bad, but it has to start from the motherland. From the motherland. Because when the motherland is good, every other place will be brighter. When the motherland is bad, no way. It's the simple truth. It's the simple truth. Quote me wrong anywhere. It's the simple truth. We have police brutalities in Africa. We have police brutalities everywhere. But Africa is the worst. No one talks. You know how many people die every day in my own country? By unnecessary shooting by the police. Vagantly. Corruption everywhere. We need to start the protest from our motherland. Because if we don't start it from our motherland, there's no matter of rally you will make in Europe, in America, they will never will be in vain. Because the motherland is dirty. This is the fact. Is it that you like it or not? Take it or leave it. It's the truth. We black nation, we are the most racist nation on earth. On earth. Because we don't love each other. We don't love each other. Selfishness and greed is the order of the day in Africa today. That is why Africa is not going forward. And that is why we continue to point fingers. We continue to point fingers. An average African man today believe that I want to make it by force. Don't even think about tomorrow. Don't even think, even if you destroy a nation to get that wealth, he does not care. Even if he destroy a whole community to get that wealth just for him, he does not care. That shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be happening. We need to change our mentality, the way we think, the way we react, the way we talk, the way we associate with other bodies. Yes. Otherwise, they will keep on downgrading us, looking us as a third class, as a world third class. They will continue to look at us as a wretched and a black monkey. That is what they will continue to call us. If we don't change our attitude, we don't change the way we talk, the way we walk, the way we do things, we don't change our house, we don't sanitize our house, that is what will happen to us. No matter how rally we make, no matter how gathering we make all over, no matter how many millions we protest, if the foundation is dirty, all blacks, be blacks from the Netherlands, be blacks from the Belgium, be blacks from America, be anywhere, be blacks from the UK, we will suffer the same thing. We will suffer the same thing. It's not only Americans. It's not only the Americans, It's not only the Americans. We all will suffer it if the foundation is dirty. This is why I live. Yes. We will continue to point fingers. We will continue to point fingers. We will continue to blame others for our misfortune without taking a step. We will continue to tell these people they are racist without making a step. We will continue to tell these people they are bad, they are treating us bad without making a step. Yes, that is what is happening. And if we don't change this from the grassroots, we don't take these people that are protesting in Europe, in America, down to Africa, nothing will change. Nothing will change. It will continue. It will continue. This will not be the last. It's not the first. It will not be the last. And it will continue like that. This is me. This is what I have to say. And I'm closing it here. Is it that you like it or take it? We need to start loving each other, caring for each other as an African, bearing each other's body, stop the greediness and selfishness within us. Otherwise, we will be facing the brutality of a white man. Not all are racist. They are just angry. I repeat, we the black nation are the most racist creature on earth. Quote me wrong. Because tribalism, nepotism is ruling us. And we don't see those things as racist. We call them nepotism and tribalism. Yes, quote me wrong. Quote me wrong. That is the truth. A Ghanaian man does not like a Nigerian man. And a Senegalese man does not like a Nigerian man. A South African man does not like a Ghanaian man. A Kenyan man does not like an Ethiopian man. Quote me wrong. Until we realize that black life valued, not matters. Black is black before things will go well. Until we start the cleansing from our motherland, from our house, within ourselves, before everything will go well with us. Otherwise, this protest of 18 Black Lives Matters, it will not be the first, it will not be the second, nor the last. it will continue. No matter how or anywhere you are in the world, as long as you are black, you are considered as an African. Yes, that is the truth. I know no black wants to hear the truth. We are the most racist nation on earth. We should consider to love each other, to care for each other. That is my word for today. And as I stand, as I quote always, I stand for one Africa, one unity, one world. Because when Africa is better, the world will be better. When Africa is great, the world will be great. Because Africa is the motherland. Africa is where humanity starts. Africa is the foundation of the world. Be you white listening to me, be you black listening to me, we are one body. We are from one root. Just that when you plant a tree, it creates a many division, a many roots, and even the up of the tree creates a branches. Yes, we need to understand this. We need to build ourselves. If we build Africa, every other things will be over. Every other things will come, because we need each other. Be Europe, be America, be South American, be Asia. We need each other. Africans need you. You need Africa. Yes. I always preach one love for one body. Preach one love, one body, one unity and peace. That is what I'm preaching. That is what I'm preaching. I'm not preaching hatred. The truth is that when the motherland is dirty, there's nothing that will work. If your home is dirty, nothing that will work. Yes, Africa is a jungle today where anybody can come and hunt. Where anybody can come and hunt. That is what is happening to us today. Thank you for listening.